My mouse is working. So
Why are we recording this?
I am recording this. So I'm just going to record this. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to do a little energy treatment and a little meditation here for you guys. So I just want to have it on before we start our group and get this out for everybody. If you guys don't mind, Nikki and Shannon, is that good?
Yes.
Awesome.
No, I don't mind. Yes,
please. Thank you. Thank you. So last week I was trying to record the inner fire meditation that I did with the energy work for you guys on Friday. And it seemed to be fine. I had troubles with my Zoom room and now I can't seem to be able to convert the video for whatever reason. So it was just not the day to bring out inner fire. So I figured I would do it again today. Our inner fire meditation is a really good one for addictions in particular, because what I was focusing on all week is the addiction. So this is the second last day. We're going to do the 9:30 today, the 9:30 tomorrow, and then the 9:30s will be done. This was like the experiment to see if me sort of putting some energy into the field every day, just giving people that extra little webinar to hop onto when they needed it, if that would be helpful. I'm already just going to start clearing out some fields here because I haven't done any since the week. Well, I've actually done a couple sessions, but I haven't recorded any since the weekend. So I'm just going to end up chatting away, and I'm going to lead you guys through a little bit of an inner fire meditation. So we basically look at what we wanted to get rid of, what we wanted to maybe not get rid of, but start looking at last week with things that we're addicted to. You know, maybe it was just to kind of get a little bit of a feel of maybe, are we addicted to technology? Are we addicted to our phones? Feel something in those shoulders there. Are we addicted to just unconsciously eating stuff that we know isn't good for us? Are we addicted to stress? Are we addicted to our work? Are we addicted to running out of time? What are we addicted to? Are we addicted to something like smoking, where we wanted to just see, can we curb it? How did we feel about that? One of the big things is that unless we make the decision to really choose something and to really let something go, it's not going to happen. So unless we choose to be a non-smoker, we're always going to consider having that cigarette. But if someone was to offer it to you and you chose every day to be a non-smoker and it actually started to feel really good, when someone offered you that cigarette, it would be so much easier to just say no, or that drink, or, you know, just choosing to be a person that is following through and not letting things go anymore. What are those little addictive personality traits that we tend to have that can kind of not be so helpful sometimes? So I'm hoping that this week was a chance for you to just kind of explore what kind of things are maybe being on that level of harmful, where it's actually really costing you. It's costing you money, or it's costing you your health, or it's costing you time. All of it is so precious. So when you guys are ready, there's just lots of stuff going on here. I'm just going to work away. And I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes with me and take a very calculated, nice deep breath in through your belly, in through your nose, and just letting it go out of your mouth. And just allowing your whole body to relax. And I want you to think about these dreams, and I want you to think about these choices that we were making last week, about what sort of things are maybe ready to be let go from our lives. And I want you to think of how it could be just how you want it to be, you know? Just not giving your power away to that particular thing, just not having it have that hold over you. And now this is going to be kind of awkward, but I'm going to ask you to choose to put that off. We're just gonna hold our dreams because we really think, maybe we want to travel, maybe we want to have the perfect relationship, maybe we want to have the perfect body, but I want you to decide right now not to. We're going to decide not to. We're going to decide to stay exactly the same. We're going to decide not to make any changes. And I want you just to completely decide to put it off, keeping your eyes closed. Just, I know it's weird. Just totally put it off. You can start like tomorrow. Or maybe you can start next week. Or next month will be better. Next month will be much better. You have lots more time. Maybe we'll start it then. Maybe. And I want you to just imagine floating out on your timeline a little bit, going to the middle of summer. We've sort of put all these things off. We didn't do what we were going to do. We didn't stick to that choice we made. We just kind of, it's a lot of work. It takes time. I didn't have everything I needed. I want you to think of those excuses that you made as to why you couldn't get any further than you were 3 months ago. I just want you to look at what that person would be. It's probably the same. You're probably pretty much exactly as you are. Maybe you've even gone backwards a little bit. You didn't decide to sort of get through anything. You just sort of stayed safe. It's kept you safe this long. Why did you really want to change it anyways? Do you feel maybe afraid of something? What comes up for you right now? I want you to just notice how it feels to be a person that just puts things off and continues on this track. And let's go a little further, like 6 months. Winter's coming again. You were here just not that long ago. And you're just the same type of person. You didn't actually follow through. Is life progressing as you want it to progress? How are things? Do you have a little bit more solid financial foundation there? Are you close? No, probably not. Not right now. Nothing's really changed. What direction are things going in right now? And I want you to go ahead a whole year. We're actually right in the beginning of April next year. As a person that just didn't follow through on anything, that just kind of stopped, that didn't choose every day to become the person that you wanted to become. And I want you to imagine that you are in front of a full-length mirror from floor to ceiling, and you can see yourself. And I want you to lean in a little bit closer, and I want you to look at your eyes right now, and I want you to look in your eyes. And I want you to feel that whole year. I want you to look at your body position. I want you to look at how you're holding yourself, how you're feeling as you're looking in that mirror. After a whole year of complete indecision, putting it off, doubting, procrastinating, hurting yourself. If you were smoking, how's that cough a year out from now? How do you feel in the mornings? If you're drinking, are you tired of feeling like crap in the morning? If you're eating garbage, does your face show it? Are you puffy? Like, how does it feel? And I want you to go a whole 3 years ahead, still looking in that mirror. What's your relationships like? What's it like with your family right now? And your friends? Who are the friends you even have around right now? Have some people left? Take a deep breath, and I want you to feel that 3 years of letting the outside world control you. 3 years of doubting yourself. Put your body as it would be 3 years from now after making no progress. And you're remembering 3 years ago when you kind of were doing this experiment and thinking about the things that needed to shift. And I want you to take a deep breath and feel this person 10 years out. Go all the way out to 10 years. What are your kids like? How old are they? What's your body looking like? Just allowing yourself to actually feel what it would feel like. And I want you to remember back 10 years ago when you were making those decisions about the choices that were good for you and what you really want to do as a human and what you have possible. And I want you to shake this off. Just shake it off and float all the way back to your timeline. That was just a thought. We're just going to let it go. And we're just going to make the choice to come back now and literally decide what we want to call in. What kind of energy are we ready to call in? Who are we ready to be, and who do we want to be? I want you to make the decision right now. Make that decision to be someone who follows through. And I want you to get kind of excited because I want you to jump out to 3 months from now in the fall. And we're going to put a big smile on our face because of these decisions that we've been making and these things that we've been sticking to. And you focused on everything that you just wanted, everything that you really wanted. There we go. There might have been a couple of little speed bumps. There might have been a couple of little tough days, but I want you to go right into 3 months away and just feel what 90 days of making good decisions and really, really going at life with love. And what about 6 months or a year? Go out a whole year. Next April, we're together. We're just checking in once a week because we're just so on par with everything. We don't even have time. We're loving life to the fullest, feeding ourselves how we want to, being who we want to be. Not charged, not triggered, not about anything. I want you to just feel how good that would feel. And I want you to jump out about 3 years. 3 years with this fire burning. And I want you to look in that mirror. And I want to look at your eyes. And I want you to look at your children beside you and see how far they've come. Who is around you? All these people that are just so on the same vibe as you. No drains, no straws sucking out of you, just feeling it. Just giving where you want to give. Putting your time where it counts, putting your money where it counts. Imagine if you had quit smoking for a whole year, you have an extra $8,000 if you lived in Canada right now. $8,000 in 3 years, that's $25,000 $4,000 that you could be taking your family on the most amazing vacation. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. And I want you to just feel what it's like to be this person 10 years down the road, 10 years down the road where you have been this follow through person. Just imagine what life would be like. I want you to imagine walking down a hallway where you could see the pictures on both sides, the photographs in the frames where you're so happy to be front and center on those pictures. And I want you to notice the things that you've done over the last 10 years and just notice them. They're just memories, this little hallway of memories. Being that person that followed through. Look at all those things you've achieved in life, business, spirit, your body even. And let's keep going right out into the future. And I want you to notice who you became and who you are. And I want you to choose right now that this is who you want to be. Just choose that this is what you're creating. Like you just chose Eggs Benedict for breakfast. Maybe again, things got a little off track, but you always stayed focused. And I just want you to make that decision. Make that decision right now to do what it takes to be this person. And when you're ready, I want you to take a nice deep breath and make a choice on an action that you're going to take today to just get you moving in the right direction. One thing, it could be just eating really good. It could be getting out and maybe start a little jog today, whatever it is, giving someone a call. Just one thing. And today, this is where we become this person because we know nobody else is going to do it for us. And I want you to just take a nice deep breath, making that choice today, using that as your inner fire. And remember, this is your action today. This is the one that you get to make, the choice that you get to make. I'm just going to keep clearing the knees for a few minutes. We have Miss Kayla connecting. Thank you, Kayla. I'm just going to stop our recording. Okay. If it lets
Kayla.
me.
Hey,
Hey, beautiful.
how are you today?
You good? You good, thanks.
Yeah.
Mm.
There we go. Oh, it's not letting me stop. I was saying it's really funny. My cat